What's up? I'm Jeff Haynes from Tech Bargains, and this is the video review of the Motorola Photon Q from Sprint Wireless. Wireless carriers are always looking for devices that can be exclusively hosted on their individual network to provide them with an edge over their competition. The Motorola Photon Q is a 4G smartphone that focuses not only on saving money and the environment, but also providing new ways of communication thanks to its full slide-out QWERTY keyboard. Let's see just how well this smartphone performed. The Motorola Photon Q is powered by a dual-core processor running at 1.5 GHz and Android 4.0 or Ice Cream Sandwich. It comes with 5 GB of onboard storage, but can be expanded up to 32 GB via MicroSD card, and it displays content on a 4.3-inch display with ColorBoost that has a native resolution of 960 by 540. The phone also comes with an 8-megapixel rear-facing camera and a front-facing 1.3-megapixel camera. Rounding out the specs of the phone are SmartActions battery management functionality, Bluetooth 4.0, micro USB and micro HDMI ports, and mobile Wi-Fi hotspot functionality. Now the first thing that stood out to us was the call quality of the handset. We haven't found a Motorola handset in our tests that haven't had excellent call quality regardless of the wireless carrier, and we're pleased to know that Motorola knows exactly what it's doing with its phones. We also found that the speakerphone quality is quite good and extremely loud. Another plus of the Photon was that the screen was large, bright, and colorful. While we weren't and still aren't sure exactly what ColorBoost technology is apart from marketing buzz, it stands up against the best OLEDs on the market, and we never felt like we needed more screen real estate. Colors look good, visually heavy websites look great, and HD video stands out. We're impressed. Apart from these details, we can't help but highlight the size of the handset. It's big, quite big. So to help power this device, Motorola packed it with a 1785 mAh battery. While we didn't reach the claimed talk time of 7.5 hours or the standby time of over 9 days, we were able to get over 3 days of light use on a full charge. That's a pretty impressive milestone given modern smartphones. On top of that, Motorola's decision to include the SmartActions app clearly was designed to wring every bit of power out of the battery, meaning that you can program and customize power schemes for your phone. We found it to be a nice feature, though we're not entirely sure if anyone apart from the most tech-savvy consumers will use it. However, you can easily call this an all-day handset. Finally, we did find that the mobile hotspot worked, but it was rather slow via 3G data networks. Take that with a grain of salt because it's easy to configure and we had no problems connecting multiple devices to the phone. So if you've got a laptop and a tablet and you're constantly on the go, this will suit you very well. Once the LTE networks get further expanded, it will be a much better feature for users. So what didn't work well about the Photon Q? Well, let's start with that last point regarding 3G and LTE networks. As of right now, Sprint's 4G network is only available in 8 cities, 5 of which are in Texas, along with Atlanta, Baltimore, and Kansas City. It means that most of the US will be stuck with 3G speeds, which isn't the Photon's problem as much as it's a limit of Sprint's network, which is obviously in the process of expanding to more than 100 markets. But apart from that, the 3G speeds were extremely slow. We picked up max download speeds of 2 megabits per second, which was painful. Another issue is that the Photon simply doesn't seem like it has a responsive user interface. Even with its dual-core processor, moving through settings, browsing the web, and other actions on the device just feels slow and pokey. If you're looking for speed, the Photon Q won't be the one for you. The same can be said if you're looking for a thin or small phone as well. Have we mentioned how big this device is recently? It's nearly twice as thick as an iPhone, and while it comes with a physical keyboard, it's really bulky for a modern device. That's especially true when it comes to the lack of a removable battery. You usually see non-removable batteries for devices to make them thin and portable, but for something this thick and big, it's a really odd choice. The Motorola Photon Q was clearly designed with the texting fan or the business user in mind thanks to its physical keyboard, as well as the new hardware and the promised LTE speeds. However, the slow user interface and data speeds, coupled with the size of the phone itself, will probably keep a lot of users away from picking up this device. We highly recommend that you do a size, speed, and weight test in-store, which is why we decided to give the Motorola Photon Q from Sprint Wireless a 3.5 out of 5. For the latest coupons and deals on phones like the Motorola Photon Q, be sure to go to techbargains.com/cellphone. To enter our monthly giveaway, make sure you always check out techbargains.com/YouTube, and to watch our video unboxings, video reviews, and exclusive video features, be sure to go to techbargains.com/videos.